Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. So I am pretty gobsmacked at the moment. I'm on day 2 of that Rem account, which was going crazy because Rem OP, but I was kind of stuck, so I picked up the Amelia as well, and I was just using Amelia as a legendary plus support unit for the freeze, and I noticed that she was actually doing like around half of Rem's damage in every battle, which was crazy. So I decided to swap my Chimera Link. I did get my Chimera to Ascended as well. And holy cow, like, take this with a grain of salt because it's only the first battle I've done with her. But dude, she's as savage as a hyper carry as well. I don't know what to do. So let's look at this battle first, and then we'll jump into a few more. Now, my concern with Amelia is the fact that once Puck is gone, she's going to have too much of a hard time as a hyper carry getting him back. So that is my major concern. And early on, as a hyper carry, we have the Beast, which at this stage of the game, in these 15 to 20 chapters, the Beast does a lot of damage, which helps her carry that damage. And as you can see here, we just get an endless freeze, so GG's. But you can see the damage that the Beast does there. So my concern, I still think Rem will be the better hyper carry in the early game. But I mean, it's still quite impressive. So I wanted to jump through a few stages and take a look. So let's jump back out and take a look what we can do. Now, as for where we are in time-wise on this account, we are 9 hours away from starting the day. So what are we? We're 1 day and 15 hours into the account. I just woke up, so had a big sleep and came back refreshed and decided to try the Ascended Amelia. It worked. So the one thing I do like about the Ascended Amelia is we can bring extra supports, because Rem, well, I guess Rem uses bringing supports as well, but Amelia was working great with Rem, but sometimes I felt like I wanted 2 tanks as well. When I didn't want Rem to tank because she was dying too quick. But let's jump in. Let's just test this out. Once again, this is trial version, so we can't upgrade the Signature item. We can't put good gear on her, anything like that. So I'd hate to see what happens with gear with these two. So let's jump in. Let's take a look. Let's go and see what she can do. So there's the freeze. Okay, and see, this is the thing. If she dies before all the allies die, you're kind of boned. So let's just jump this here. Let's see. So the idea as a hyper carry is you want her to live, and then everyone else die, but not die too quick that you're left completely unsupported, I guess, is the sort of strategy. So as you can see here, Leica dying just too late. So I think she's going to be a bit more finicky, and stuff like that, but like still absolutely great unit in my opinion. Okay, here we go. So this is what we wanted to happen, and then hopefully she can pop her freeze as well. Oh, so she just got slapped. So, and keep in mind, like I'm at a deficit now where we do need to retry stages a lot, no matter what I'm using. So this is to be expected. But essentially, you want everyone else to like really contribute. But then what happened there? We just got frozen. Oh, dude, that bloody Hogan. But you can see what I mean. Like it's quite viable. Now, it depends how gear scales. So obviously, they're both going to scale better if you had the actual copy, you had an artifact, and you had gear on them. So I'm not too sure. What I'll do is I'll do a few retries, because I think we'll actually get this one. We just need to spam some retries, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, there we go. A few retries. I managed to get it. It's quite solid. Once again, I think I prefer Rem as the hyper carry though. I mean, grouping support's going to be good with her. So if you get a 3 furniture chicken, that's going to be real nice. Because then Puck's AoE is like hitting more because it's more of a narrow ranged AoE. Grouping with Chicken or Floppy or Frampton, but like once again, you're not really going to have as many of those options in this like really early hyper carry phase. So and I will get a video out with her end game testing as well. But I just did this and I was like, no way. So let's try this again. Just see how this goes. Once again, you want everyone else to die before her, but not too soon, because you still want to get the damage out and you want to get the support out. So let's just see how this works. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. Now we freeze. Can we use the other freeze attack, please? Ah, oh, dude. Dude, let's go. All right. I think we'll actually get it with this one. But then what I might do is I might swap back to Rem as the Ascended carry and show you guys what Amelia can do as like a supportive unit at this stage of the game, which is actually also quite nuts. So this is the problem with using a star. Now, we could get a star living and Amelia dying, which is not what we want, which is what we got. Yeah, rip. So if a star had have died just that little bit earlier, we would have been fine. But like, I'm still impressed with like these runs. Like, yes, we're losing, but like you can see that it's gonna win eventually with RNG, which I am super impressed with. To be honest, I should just not use the ult there. That's what I've got to do. But I mean, we're gonna be fine on this one because we got allies ulting, and yeah, we're GG. I mean, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid in general. Dude, Beast doing a bit of damage, but look at it. It's not too bad. All right, let's go again. What do we got? We just leave this formation. It's been kind of working, so go ahead and attack. Okay, a star down. That's okay. We didn't get enough damage yet. No way. Yeah, so this one's going to be a bit more tricky. So I think this is a good point at which I can swap it. Now, this is a boss stage, which is obviously going to be a bit tougher. I'm going to swap it back to Rem and show you what she can do as like the supportive, lower leveled, non-ascended unit. Back in a sec. Okay, I decided to jump in and clear one. This one doesn't allow me to show it because she died way too early. It's when she actually gets to use some of those puck glances that she actually works. As you can see here, she gets the Chimera interrupt on her, and that sort of destroys what she's capable of doing in that one. But we end up just... Man, Rem's too good. I still love Rem. Dude, okay, let's give Amelia time to shine. All right, let's see. Yeah, we might do it that way. This one's going to be an RNG based fight on the Angelo and also the Pharrell, so this one could take a few retries, I think. But okay, yeah, no, we didn't get that. All right, I'll do 2 more on camera, and then I'll cut, and then I'll come back once we actually get this thing happening. So let's see. It's a big RNG fight. Because the other thing is, when she's out, she puts that ring, and that actually helps Rem get to her ult faster, like a lot faster, which is crazy. Because like obviously I'm using trial version, so I can't use Jura's Call or anything on Rem, so you know it's a bit crippling with the Rem usage. Ooh, okay, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, there we go. Got a win. And as you can see, if she lives for a little bit and gets through a full energy bar with Puck, whilst also helping your team generate energy, it's actually pretty solid. And look at the healing she provides as well. So that's with her at 136 Legendary Plus versus Rem 160 Ascended. It's quite nice. Like I said, I think she fills that role in the early game really well, but I still think Rem is probably going to be the better hyper carry. So let's just jump in. Now, this is one of the few times that we had Rem not actually get the kill. I don't know if she had the debuff from Grizzle stealing her stats, which is what caused it. But, you know, we ended up getting it anyway. So luckily, we did finish it off with the Amelia freeze to get the win. So, yeah, I mean, I am thorough. To say I'm impressed is a massive understatement with these new characters. In the early game as well, like Rem, I love Rem in the late game as well. I did a little bit of Amelia testing. Honestly, I'm leaning in towards Amelia being the better one for most players in the late game. But I got to do more testing for that, and I will get more videos out for that stuff. But in general, like just wow, like this is going quite good. Actually, I might need to use against the Verk. I might need to use what's her face, because his things go through. Anyway, you get the idea. We're at the stage where stages take a little bit of time, but we're cruising pretty well on day 2 of the account in chapter 18. Hopefully get to 19, hopefully get to 20, see how we go. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.